Businessman Richard Amakwe, who we all know as RNAQ, has pledged 100,000 Ghana cedis to promote hip life legend Okyeame Kwame's new song, Clap.
I'm gonna clap for him.
He wrote a comment under the post for the song and said, "I love the song and the lyrics. I want to support its promotion with 100,000 Ghana cedis. Well done." Now, you guys, RNAQ has been in the news for over like 4 weeks now for very controversial reasons. We all know, he went through a divorce. The court brought out, what the woman asked for. I mean, his ex-wife, Joanna, what she asked for versus what the court was willing to grant. There were stories about him and Haja for real. He had just been in the media for a lot of reasons recently. But I think this is one of the first positive reasons why we are mentioning his name. I mean, number one, 100,000 Ghana cedis is not like a small amount of money for anybody. I don't care how rich you are. You get it. Second of all, musicians are always talking about how they need more promotion, they need more help, they need, people to support them. They basically need a lot of support when it comes to the music. So for him to just get up out of his own free will, mind you, this man is not a musician, he's not a producer. I don't know if he owns any type of music company or anything related to music. All I know is that he's a businessman. You get it? So for him to just get up out of his own free will and say he wants to pledge 100,000 Ghana cedis, I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing that we should comment. In fact, I feel like other business people need to emulate this behavior. You get it? You see your colleague doing something, so you need to, start looking for maybe your favorite musician and also support them, because times are hard. You get it? Sometimes music especially, it's not really something that you do because it has so much monetary value. Yes, if you blow and your song is everywhere and people want to book you for shows, you're going to make a lot of money. But most people, especially the legends like Okyeame Kwame, right now they're not doing music just to hype. They actually have passion and love for the thing. You get it? So I feel like they appreciate any type of support, no matter which shape or form it comes in. So I'm pretty sure Okyeame Kwame will be very happy if RNAQ goes through with this pledge. Now, it is just a comment, so we don't know the logistics of it. We don't know if he has reached out to Okyeame Kwame personally and fulfilled this pledge. All we know is that he commented that, he loves the song. And me, I've listened to the song. It's cute. It's cute. It's not really normally what we are used to hear from Okyeame Kwame, but maybe he might be trying to answer something different, or maybe he just has a passion for it. Maybe he just got everyone was like, "Oh, I'm inspired, let me make this song." You get it? So if RNAQ says he likes the lyrics, he wants to support, period, more grease to his elbow, So this is good news. I feel like we should be happy. But you guys already know social media. No matter what happens, no matter what people come and post, you will find the positives and the negatives. Sometimes I don't know how they do it. No matter how positive the news is, they still have something to say. Somebody in the comments said, I think he's referring to Okyeame Kwame's new song. The person said, "Chale, this one day, nursery rhyme, pal." Mind you, this is coming from somebody who has no music bone in his body. People just love to criticize. I think it's so easy. You never know how the thought process or whatever process people go through to produce music. If you are not in that space, one thing is easy writing lyrics or it's easy making songs. Especially, I'm always in awe of musicians, because how are you able to sit down and come up with all these lyrics that they make sense? And sometimes these songs even make you feel something. They can make you cry, they can make you laugh, they can make you happy. It's amazing what musicians do. So I don't think we, the laymen who don't know anything about music, should really have an opinion. And your opinion is a nursery rhyme, fine. That's your opinion. That's where your music knowledge reaches. Keep that opinion to yourself. But obviously, this is social media. People are going to see what they want to see. Someone also says, "Chale, Ghana, when I heard Die for Music Inside, this is a great song that needs to be promoted. That idea, we think everything be noise. If this gets a proper promotion, it's going global. See, this is something positive that we love to see. This is obviously somebody who understands a bit about the process. It's not always noise. This particular song, Clap, if you listen to it, I think the lyrics are what stands out most, because he's just talking about, congratulating his friends when they make it. His friend just did this, he's going to clap for him. His friend just did that, he's going to clap for him. He's just celebrating his friends. But then, if you win and I win, we all win. I think that's a very positive message. It's a very positive message, but because we are so used to hearing the bang bang, the noise, when another type of song comes out, we used to focus on the lyrics and how, like, it's supposed to impact your mind and then who are listening to it. No. Once you don't like the beat, that's it. Sometimes it's not all about dancing. It's not all about dancing. Sometimes just listen to the lyrics and learn something from it. Another person also says, always throwing money around as if that can whitewash his shameless behavior. Even the Mukasto, how people have money for lawsuits. I say, go and do right by your ex-wife. That's what's important. Well, like I told you guys before, he was in the news recently for some divorce proceedings with his ex-wife. So I think that's what the person is referencing. That, guys, please, at the end of the day, this is somebody's personal business. Just because we have become privy to it due to social media does not mean we have a say. You can't tell somebody what to do with their money. All the this guy, and he said he wants to put 100,000 Ghana cedis into someone's music promotion. What's your own? You too, when you make your own 100,000, you figure out what you want to do with it. You can't come and tell somebody what to do. I feel like sometimes social media people are so entitled. They feel like just because they have data and they have a keyboard, they can actually impact your decision. You, the ones in the household. They think because they can type a comment, they can impact your decision making, and that's just ridiculous. That's very, very parasocial. We need to start checking that thing. Like, let's be serious. We don't know these people. This person is not your family member. It's not your father. It's not your uncle. It's not your brother. You don't know him from anywhere. Just because we hear their names on social media does not mean that we know them and we have any kind of, say in what they choose to do with themselves, their lives, or their money. See, there's another positive comment. Someone says, best song for Ghanaians. There's to support and pull him down. Played it too much. I think it's referring to the fact that sometimes most songs that these artists come up with is all, oh, people are hating on them. This person's a hater. This person's a hater. This person wants to bring me down. This one is actually a bit of encouragement. Like, oh, my friend is doing this. I'm happy for him. I'm going to clap for him. So I think that's like a, strong contrast between that and the usual songs we are used to listening to. Get it? So that's what people have to say. Personally, I think it's a great thing. He has pledged, so we do hope that, he goes through with it. He actually reaches out to Okyeame Kwame's team and they get the promotion on the way. We love to see things like this. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of this story. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think this is something that's completely unnecessary? Just let me know what your thoughts on this issue are. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been What They Go On right here at Your Charlie Studios with me, Karen Jacqueline, your favorite host.